Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about PSMobile. Now, for those of you who don't know or don't remember, PlayStation Mobile was a service that Sony created early on in the Vita's life, where they would have kind of a brand new storefront of games that would work on the Vita and certain mobile devices, certain kind of Android phones. It didn't work out very well. It was discontinued within 3 years. But it was a really kind of novel sort of storefront with indie games that kind of opened up Sony to having more indie developers develop for the Vita, for their system. It just didn't really work out very well in the end. You know, it was for Android phones. It wasn't easy to kind of discover those games. And so it just sort of fell by the wayside after a while. But there were over 700 games that were released for PlayStation Mobile. Now, a lot of those games are lost. When PlayStation Mobile shut down, Sony, I think the way they created it was probably a bit of a mess. So they made it so that you cannot re-download games that you previously purchased, which is very, very frustrating, of course. And so if you bought any games for PlayStation Mobile, you're not able to re-download them. If they're on your memory card, then they're there and you're able to use them. But once you delete it, or if you change your Vita or format your memory card, then those games are gone. You're not able to download them again. Now, there's been an effort by a few people, one person in particular on Twitter, RadicalR, who I'll link below in the description to the video. He's been trying to preserve as many PlayStation Mobile games as possible. As I said, there are around 700 games, but so far he's preserved less than 300 of them, which is kind of sad when you think about all these games that were produced, the time and effort to make them, and they are just gone. He needs your help. He needs all of our help to try and find these games and preserve them. And look, I'm not normally a fan of piracy or of kind of being able to kind of download these games on PKGJ, but these games are lost forever. You can't buy them. You can't support these developers on what they develop for Vita. And so they're gone. You know, I think it's a really kind of noble effort to try and save as many of these games as possible. He's managed to find people who have these games, who have PlayStation Mobile games on their memory cards, and been able to save some of them. So if you go to PKGJ now, you will find more of these games now available on that list to be able to download and check out. If you have any PlayStation Mobile games that are not on the list, if you could please contact him in the link below in terms of his Twitter account, and try and reach out, and he can try and help you and explain to you the process to try and get those games off your memory cards so that we can download them or upload them onto PKGJ. This will just help in terms of preserving those games, and would just be great to have kind of a full library of PlayStation Mobile games. He has done some really great work. There was a memory card recently that was dying, but he managed to save the games that were on it before it completely died. But that's one of the big risks here with the PlayStation Vita, and especially the 64 gig cards. They are known to fail eventually. And so, you know, we need to kind of get those games off those memory cards and put them onto a way to upload it onto PKGJ to save them. So, guys, if you have PlayStation Mobile titles on your Vita, on your memory cards, if you could please contact RadicalR on the link in the description, that would be really helpful in order to save some of those games. Let me know, guys, in the comments, you know, do you have any PlayStation Mobile games? Were there any that you were interested in? While I'm doing this video, I'm showing off some of the games that he's managed to preserve that are saved on for Vita. So, you know, I'm sure there are lots and lots of others that I have no idea, never even heard of when I wasn't kind of actively exploring those games. So let me know in the comments, are there any kind of obscure PlayStation Mobile games that you've played and really enjoyed? And please contact RadicalR if you think you've got any that you're able to save. Thanks for watching, guys.